Alright, I'm going to showcase one more of my teams, and this is my repackaged Reflection team known as Reflect Status Funsies on top, versus Shintroy's team on bottom, which is known as the F-Word 2. So I got Image the Thief, Cloudy the Lancer, Celestial the Samurai, and Reflection the Time Mage. Pretty much here, everyone has some kind of reflection shenanigans going on here. Everyone's got either Reflect Rain or Reflect Mail. Of course, my Two Swords Thief with Spell Edge Reflect Rain, obviously to boost the chance for Steel Heart. Basic skill, Throw Stone, Heal, Wish, Yell, I believe as well. The Lancer here, your typical item bot Lancer. I don't think he jumps. No, I did not give him jump. Just basically just plain item, just a pure item bot, just to keep everyone afloat. Dragon Spear, move HP up. Also helps out in that regard. My Samurai, this time I gave her a Yin Yang magic, so she can use like Paralyze, Petrify, Zombie. And with 10 speed, short charge, she's going to get those spells off pretty quick. Of course, she also has Masamune, Bizumbo, and Murasame as my other ways of healing. Meatbone Slash is there just for funsies. And of course, my support Time Mage, Cure 2 Asuna, Slow 2 Stop, and Sinkhole. Pretty much the goal here is to inflict as many statuses as possible from Yin Yang Magic and Time Magic. And of course, Charm as well from the Thief. For Shintroy, we got Barren the Lancer, Bland Gray the Squire, Mediocre the Lancer, and Unseasoned the Squire. So we got a pair of clones here. Well, a pair of twins, I should say. Item bot Lancer, 12 speed. I'm pretty certain he has no jumps either. He's a little bit faster than my Lancer and a little bit more status protected, I guess. But still. 40-40, he's meant to be a little bit more defensive. Mine is somewhat more offensive, but not by much. Then the Squire here, Toxo Squire, I believe just Blackmail. What does she have again? Blackmail, Death Sentence, Mimic, Derivan. Okay, and just heal, Yell, and Wish. She's also very fast, thanks to Equip Polearm, Zephyr Shio, Sprint Shoes, and she's also very resistant on the Elementals, Flash Hat, White Robe. The Lancer here, Draw Bot Lancer, Overwhelm. He's meant to be the offensive damage dealer here. Overwhelm, Warpath, HP Restore. So, plenty of power and speed from this Lancer, certainly. And of course, Time Magic Squire, Undead. With Haste 2, Slow 2, Don't Move, Stop. And I think Balance? Fairly certain about that. So yeah, that might come into play, actually. Shintroy does kind of lack Resurrection a little bit, aside from these two. And then, I think the Squire has Wish as well. No, she does, okay. She also has Throw Stone, as opposed to just using Sinkhole. Throw Stone is a little bit more accurate. We'll find out what happens here. And I totally forgot what the RNG wanted me to do. So I'll just pick a... Oh no, I remember what it was. It was map 12. I'm pretty certain that was map 12. If not, no matter. I can always go back to the RNG and then just reshuffle. Re-randomize. No Counter Flood. Yeah, here comes Reflect Funsies off the Samurai. And more Reflect. Slow 2 hits. From both sides. Oh, one of them got guarded. Counter Flood, no stop proc. Reflective Petrify. Misses, unfortunately. Death Sentence does land. And a Charm lands. Not sure what that would do, though. It is more of a defensive item bot Lancer, no less. Oh yeah, high potion on the undead squire. That's right. That's right. Let's see, death sentence onto the time mage, which misses. Back smack from the squire, knowing what she has to do. Here's a raise 2, though. 98%, that's likely to hit. Charm lands again. And down goes the undead squire. There's a breath proc from the charmed defensive lancer. Counter flood. No status proc that time. The squire's going for the death sentence procs. Petrified lands on the undead squire. Not the undead, the Toxico squire. That time. So my team should be able to hold off because of charm. Despite the death sentence tactics. So the time mage is right there for the race 2 anyway, so my team is pretty much cool and composed here. One more charm just to seal the deal. Petrify proc from the samurai. Question is, will that hit? No, it misses. So, oh, my raise 2 misses. That's unfortunate. So people are crystallizing on Shintroy's part, so it doesn't really matter too much. Petrify misses again. Raise 2 finally hits. Now charm wears off. Breath proc, and the Lancer's right there for the X potion. Healing up the samurai. My thief needs to get in there and inflict faith on the Lancer, but she's not doing it. Because the AI thinks the Petrified's going to end it. Undead Squire gets right back up. Goes for a slow 2. Counter Flood, no Petrify proc there. There's a 70% Petrify from the Samurai now. They hit no Dragon Spirit. Charm lands again. I have not missed a single charm so far, I don't think. Now Petrify lands on the Undead Squire. Zombie, which is more likely to hit, but it misses anyways. Petrify does finally land, so I take round 1. We'll be going to round 2. Alright, so round 2 is about to begin right now as we're in map 31, Daughter Trade City. Last round, Petrify pretty much caught nearly all of Shintroy's team. And Charm really kept him at bay. We'll see if the same thing can occur. So you counter flood, no don't move proc. And here comes some of the reflect Funsies right now. Slow 2 from both sides. And misses the Toxico Squire. The Lancer would have been right there for the soft anyways. Mimic Durvon misses everyone. Block. There was no Dragon Spirit. And Death Sentence misses there. Shintroy's RNG is not working quite well. Here comes a raise 2 from the Time Mage. Drops the Undead Squire, at least for the time being. Ooh, Mimic Durvon catches 2 of my units. Not good. But Reflect can... But that also means that Reflect can still be in place. Ooh, Reflected Zombie. Lands on the item bot Lancer. Now there's a Dragon Spirit. And Charm as well. But heal just to get rid of Charm. And Petrify lands on the zombified Lancer there. Very nice. Block from the Time Mage. That's unfortunate for Shintroy. So it looks like that my team should be able to easily sweep this one. Here comes a stop, which does land. Reflect stop. This is no one. Hits no one. There's a paralyze. Yeah, Shintroy is pretty much boned here. Steel's actually hits, so there goes Sprint Shoes. Which does land. But another raise 2 incoming will put the Squire right back down. And Bag Whack, just because. Faith onto the Squire. Oh, stop proc on my Thief. A little bit of spite there. But a Petrify 81% should do the trick. But Black Man's gotta land first, though. Oh, wait! Bandage! Combo breaker! Oh, but Petrify misses. God damn it. That would have been amazing. Chronos here to get rid of the stop. I think they're just gonna slowly just pick her off, I guess. Yeah, this is over. Alright, so that's it. I take this one. GG Shintroy.